get a chance to shoot him again. Does that hurt? There. I heard that one. I can only see it for like 10 yards. Oh, 2024.
Gonna be a great video. Dad, he picked up the camera now. I mean, you gotta be impressed with that.
Still kind of a
He's learning
with it, but
he's learning. We're getting him trained up. He's a lot better than the last time. The last time I just set him on a tripod.
Could you tell him what your guy did? Like,
oh
we were
yeah,
in a spot.
Great guide. Well, we talked about it. We did what we were saying we were doing, the plan beforehand, and we got out there, and then we realized. Well, he realized.
It's just hard to like the perception of seeing.
Yeah.
When you get a half mile away, and then everything looks different. So we were sitting there looking at it, and I just had a bad feeling that we weren't far enough south, and so I had Dawson stay where we were, and I was just circling around to see if I could get a better spot, and then I was like, oh man, I just felt like I was in a better spot there, and I was about 100 yards farther south in Dawson, so I'm like, he
called me and told me to come over there.
Yeah, and I stood up, I was like, can you see me? And he did, so then he circled around the same way I came, and then we belly crawled up, and then the deer got up, and we weren't in a real good spot because there was weeds. Like we'd have been shooting through weeds close to us. And so
yeah, we crawled another fucking
30 yards.
It was a way. So I even recorded that part too.
Yeah, and then he was just kind of making his way to an open spot. The doe, I saw her get into a clear spot, and as soon as I saw her, he was gonna breed her. I think the way they were acting. Because like she got up and walked, and then he would just go to the same spot.
Spoiled that.
And so when she got to that open spot, then she moved ahead. I go, Dawson, when he gets to the spot she's in right now, shoot him. And he did. He walked right there and stopped. I mean, he even stopped. That was the best part.
Yeah. I had to kind of go quick.
Yeah, and it wasn't a big opening. Like he just went like, you know, and he shot.
It's pretty awesome.
And then I could hear it hit him. And then we were like, oh, yeah. And then he ran a little ways and stopped again.
I didn't know how
Mr.
good.
Automatic over here, he had one in the chamber and launched another one out there and hit him twice. So
you know it. Well, the first one I thought I missed a little bit back because the wind was kind of blowing it towards his ass.
Hit him hard the first time.
And I think we punched him in the liver, if I could guess. That was probably the one. We did see a hole right straight through the middle of its liver.
Well, and the lungs were not in real great shape.
Yeah, and there's blood everywhere.
By the way, that blood was kind of light. It wasn't dark red. That would have been liver blood. So
yeah, it was pretty light red.
Yeah.
So we just basically turned his organs inside out.
Man, the 07 mag.
Yeah, that's a bad machine.
Them 7mm are 10 times better than 30-06s, that's for sure.
Yeah, even ask Travis.
That thing at 30-06, it might have bounced off the fucking hide that far away. I don't know.
Weak bullets, they don't slam like ours.
Yeah. You can get your ballistic books all you want. Ballistics don't mean shit out here in the great outdoors.
Hey man, it's what kills what matters.
Ow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
it was awesome.
You gotta be able to shoot it. I mean, maybe 30-06 is just for people that can't shoot worth a shit.
That's probably what it is.
We're just like snipers.
God, I really hate being a sniper, but
I try to be as modest as I can, and that's about as modest as it gets.
Yeah. And honestly, we were out there, I bet, sitting in the grass for an hour or two, probably a couple hours.
Well, it's 11:30 now.
Yeah.
It was probably an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes.
There's proof. 11:35, and we spotted it not that long after sunrise, maybe an hour, so that would have been about 9 o'clock probably. Now we were a little nervous we weren't gonna find it because, well, I was sure we were gonna find it, but it was hard to find because the weeds were as tall as our chest. So we walked in and down and back like for, I don't know, probably took us at least 15 or 20 minutes to find him, and I just found a shit ton of blood, and that was what led us to him.
I was like, I think we're too far north.
Yeah.